What is up, fishing addicts? On today's video, we'll be talking about a snagless A rig. Couple of days ago, I was talking to one of my good friend. He's been struggling with boat fishing. They bought a boat 3 years ago, and they just had horrible luck. And now, they switched last year. They switched to kayaks, and there is an area in Mississippi River that we enjoy fishing, and he was telling me a issue that he was having, and he saw my A-rig videos, and he went out trying out the A-rig, and he was having pretty good success fishing the A-rings. However, he lost so many of them, and he said it was very expensive and it was not worth it. So it got me thinking of the area that he was fishing. I have never fished it there, but I fished a little bit south of the area that he fishes. I talked about it fishing over there, but I just never got to the point to go over there and give it a try. But however, the area does look juicy and he does pull out great fish, except it's all stumps. It's backwaters of Mississippi and it's full of wood, and big bass like to hide on it, and pike. So brainstormed it, and for shallow water anywhere between 0 to 8 feet, you don't need that many weights. I mean, the A-rig itself is pretty heavy and it sinks like a rock. So I came up with the idea of making it weedless. So essentially, since we're in Illinois, we have the dummy baits, and then I'll be using just one hook, and if you prefer two hooks on the bottom, that works for you guys. But for me, the most bites I get, I rather use four dummy hooks and one hook in the middle. So these are very extremely weedless. You can cast this in branches and walk it out. As he was to give, I already sent him one pack of these, and he was putting on the test this morning. He just gave me a shout out that said it was working as it should. However, there was no bites, but giving the temperatures, so it is pretty neat. Just to fish the umbrella rig this way. So let me break it down more for you guys. Depending on which brand you go with, some have 5 wires, some have 4, and my personal favorite is the Strike King. I don't have it in my house right now, but that's why I'm going with the Strike King, because I rather use 4 dummies and one that is one of the arms has a hook. So basically, it is extra white swim bait hook, which this is I believe this is either Owner or Mustad. I believe it's Mustad. The Owner is a little bit thicker, so it's a Mustad designed for. I believe this was for poison tail jigs, but this thing over here, it's perfect. I've used it 2 sizes. So this is a 4/0. I used a 1/0 for smallmouth, and with the weightless fluke, and it works amazing. The hookup ratio on this hook is amazing. Like I said, I do make my own with everything in there. I put five hooks, but if you're gonna remove the one of the hooks, you can just pop these things out and use it as a bait keeper, just to keep the bait in there. Simple thread around there. I love hooks that you can thread the plastic on, and some of them, the EWG hooks, I don't like that. Some people might want to use it like that, but basically this is a free swing, and then you just put it on and you just zap it. So this hook is buried in there, and it'll go through any any wood without any issue, because like I said, and when a fish bites, this is very collapsible, as you guys can see already popped out. So there is a hook slot on the back and the hook slot on the middle, and this thing just gets buried in there. Okay, perfectly straight. You can cast it on the wood, grass. Oh, grass might not work that well because it will get tangled onto the blades and stuff. But wood, the main idea was because they wanted to fish wood, and this way it's very snagless. Cast it out there and forget it, and you can just bring it in, and it's the perfect hook size. I love 4-aught hooks. I personally like 4-aught, but if you're fishing in Alabama, Texas, and those areas where they have big 6-7 pounders on average, you may want to beef it up to 5-aught. But I personally believe 4-aught is meets perfect in the middle. Like if you're more in the northern states, where you have a lot of smallmouth, 2-aught to 3-aught might work better for you, or 1-aught, depending how big of your smallmouth. But if it's for smallmouth, I would recommend 1-aught to 2-aught. It's the perfect size. And for largemouth, I would recommend anywhere between 3 to 5-aught. There's no point of if you want to use extremely big baits, yeah, you need to step it up more. But I believe 4-aught is where it's at. And with this rig being that heavy by itself, you don't need to put any weights on none of these hooks, except maybe if you're fishing 10 to 12 feet. We might put a 1/4 ounce or whatever or something in there, like I have on this one. I have very, very tiny little weight that I molded onto the hook, and it's pretty weedless. Let me know down below in the comment what do you guys think. Have you ever tried it like this with wide gap hooks, where you can fish it weedless or snagless? Mainly, like I said, the areas that I'll be targeting, it's wood. I never fished that area, but I have heard it does hold pretty big potential. I have fished way north in Pool 8, backwaters where there was wood, and it was pretty productive, especially by the cluster. There's an area that I fished a couple of times, and it was very good, especially on largemouth, not so much on smallmouth, but it does hold a lot of things. So that's why I was thinking about, hey, A-rig works great, and especially during spring, where I like to fish in Mississippi River. There's that stretch where I fish. It does have some wood, not that much, but it does still have some brush piles where when the lake floods and it covers it up, and I would like to use it over there. And there's some big potentials there. So let me know down below in the comments if you're for it or not, or what do you think about the idea? Is it good, bad, or if you're a hater, you can just say, yeah, A-rig is the cheater rig. But I don't understand why people are so obsessed with whatever. But it is what it is, man. If you wanna purchase these out, just shoot me a message. I do have a couple of different sizes, and we can work something out for you guys. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.